Welcome to yet another edition of Art of Arla Moon. On today's episode, I'm only going to be doing some of this piece today. It looks like I did, if you watched a video a couple days ago, I actually painted at Cropper's house. Chris Cropper, one of my friends, and he gave me that canvas I painted on that one. And then this is one of the other ones. I don't even know if that one was finished, to be honest with you. I don't know. I was still debating on what to do with the backing of it and all this. And this is the other one that I got from him that's a larger piece. It's got these weird wood frames on it. I don't really like them, really. But I could take it apart and redo it. But I'm already going to kind of mess with this, obviously. You see me doing some of it. And also it's kind of, I was looking at it a little bit more thoroughly. Because it's like the background. This is about to die, of course. Yeah, that's how it happens every time. Alright, we'll be back in a second. Hold on here. Alright, so I think disaster averted for a second. But I was looking at the wording on here. I'm just going to take some of this off because it's kind of falling off here already. Some of it is. It was a collage piece made by somebody. Cropper told me who it was. It's one of his friends or something. But I don't know who it is. And I don't remember what he said. So, there's my memory. But, just kind of trying to just peel off some of it so it doesn't come off anymore. I don't mind it having it on there. It's kind of interesting. I don't know what the intent was prior to that. But if you look at it, what's saying on there, and then how can I add something on there that will be connected, or what's it gonna mean, and I don't know, maybe don't think so much, I don't know. It could be the answer. Sometimes art is like that. Yeah, no, that a lot of people would argue against that, actually. But maybe just don't think, but then it has the words on there, so it's kind of like an anti-racist type of wording on there, it's all this collage interest having to do with different stuff having to do with racism. I think, well, it says racism right here. Stuck in racism. Fatal. Popularizing, I can't say it, popularizing, I'm illiterate, contempt. The family feuds, rebel without a pause. Has all this stuff on there. I was just going to paint another abstract painting over the top of it. But what does that mean? I don't know. And how do you paint abstract painting in there? And I don't know. I'm not sure what the meaning is. A lot of stuff you can just make up or whatever, hindsight thinking, because I don't know what it means right this second. I almost would like to add some more. And then up here, you look like there's a flag of some sort they were drawing in. I'm not going to leave that because I don't really want it to be the same meaning. And since it was given to Cropper and now it's given to me, I've already gone through a couple hands. Also, I'd almost like I really kind of want to spray paint on it. So, I don't know. Maybe I will do that. It's kind of hard in this room to do that. And also this camera. Yeah, my same old fighting the tripod. No, and of course I drank too much yesterday. Probably, it wasn't. I didn't think it was that much. It was too much. But then, yeah, whatever. So I'm a little hungover, and I'm supposed to go do a bunch of stuff. Like yesterday, I was supposed to do it, but I didn't want to do it because I went to the bank, and then it was 15 degrees. It was cold. I have a ton of stuff to move, so I'm just gonna spray paint on here. We'll see what happens. Maybe that's stupid. And it's up, it's on a tripod. So I don't know what that adds to it or what it means when you add that in there. I just thought I haven't spray painted for a little bit. And maybe I'd want to. I can do it here. Cropper's house, you can do a little bit of it. Here, John's spray paint, so it's not like I have to worry about anybody whining about spray painting in your room. And it's hard to breathe in here after a little bit, but I thought maybe for some reason I just want to do that. whatever you feel like doing. I think that's a lot of art. It should be. If people do it because they have other reasons, maybe they're selling it or whatever, it's fine. I don't hate people that sell art. There's some artists, they really want to whine about that. Oh God, you sell work, and it's most of the time they don't sell anything. Is what it is, jealousy, or maybe they really are that way. They really think it should be just purely, and it really should be just about the art. Because if you're selling stuff, it should be that you made it to make it, and then well, I'm not really that way, to be honest with you. I'm just making it, so I'm not sitting here. I'm gonna sell this. Maybe I will sell it. I'll sell it. Everything I make is for sale, but will it sell? I don't know. I didn't sit there and go, I'm gonna plan this out so I can sell it. The pop stuff is kind of that way. We're just gonna be completely blatantly honest. I was showing a bunch. I did a bunch of abstract painting. I sold like 20 of them. And every show I was at, Josh Parker was at the show. Every show I showed with him. He wasn't at my show. He wasn't stocking me or something. I had a lot of shows. And he sold like 4 to 1 every time. It's not all about that. But on the other hand, then you're like, well, then I started drawing. And I was drawing more in a drawing book. And that's what happened. There's a number of things that came together. But I just said, man, what am I doing? I can do pop art too. At least that's what I thought. At least I hadn't really done it before. I just thought, well, I'm drawing already anyway. Why not? And then I don't sell for a lot of money anyway, so it's not like absolute sellout. I was a musician, so I figure visual arts aren't really what I started out to do anyway. So if it's different, and you can make money at it, which I don't make any money. I want to work on that. I am already old. I think that's one thing about painting. I thought to myself, there's people are old when they're painters, and I don't have the same bias against anybody really, except for myself, But when you're a musician, it's kind of geared towards young people, unless you're established, and then you were young probably when you got established, and you kind of grew up with a group of people, and they've all grown up and they're older. But I think you can come out of nowhere and be a painter, a visual artist, not to be painting necessarily, and be older, and people are going to be like, I don't know, maybe it's just me again. But I just felt like, well, it's not easier, but I thought it's more acceptable or something to be older and be a painter. Not as many people are going to complain about that. The 40-year-old dude playing in cover bands. Not that I hated anybody who's 40 playing in cover bands. I kind of did, though. I didn't want to be that guy. So I was just kind of like, you know what, forget it. Work kind of took its toll on any kind of interest. I was in a bunch of bands, they all fell apart. There was too much drama. I lived in the middle of nowhere. That was another problem. It was kind of central to going to LA or New York City or someplace big, and then trying to meet. I lived in New Mexico. Anyway, that's kind of hard to get out of that rut, and then you end up being there. And it's not like I really hated New Mexico. Actually, I really liked it. My mother's side, my mother's mom's father, how I wound up there. He was from there, and I really liked it when you're a kid, especially in the desert. Sometimes I dream about it, because it's like when you're a kid in the desert. Anyway, we're just going to time-lapse some of this before it gets too late. I'm just rambling on again. I don't know, I'm kind of liking this so far. You can't even see the whole thing from there. I know, I'm trying to paint and have a tripod. And I don't really want to put myself in there too much. Someday, I will get that down better. That's just kind of far away, you see. But then you see, actually it's kind of interesting so far. I don't know, it outweighs the writing too. So what does that mean? I don't really know. It's fun, that's what it means. Okay, let's time-lapse some of this. don't know where I'm going with this. Just whatever. I need the tip set, I guess, apparently. Because you can only really make the same width of a line. So I'm just going to stop this right now. If you like any of this video, it's just a abstract painting video, basically. Kind of, we'll develop this as it goes. Really kind of hard to breathe in this room already. And again, it changes the narrative, if you want to call it, of the wording on here. But I still have some of it on there, and I'll probably go over it a little more, add more different things to it. Just like the beginning layer or whatever. But it's kind of an interesting feel so far. There's different colors on there, and not really a figure. I don't have a figure image to put on it, or a pop image to put on it over the top of it or anything yet. I don't know, maybe I'll do that still, I'm not sure. But anyway, if you like any of this video, me rambling on and then maybe painting, hit the like button, hit subscribe, hit the subscribe button, and then of course hit the bell after you subscribe. If you subscribe to this video, if I can talk, comment which number subscriber. I have 26 now, so I mean, I don't know. I'm real happy about that, but I mean, it'd be sweet if people subscribed and want to watch me paint and do some art stuff. We're gonna do art videos, different ones, interviews with artists and whatever, in Columbus, Ohio. So, because I don't have my mantra in front of me, just go out and experience some art today, 2018. It's Saturday today. Get out of the house and check out some art if you're not going to freeze to death, like 15 degrees. Expand your mind, get out of the block, experience some art today. Let's have it memorized. Hey, whatever, 2018.